22.
And we'll have 5 laps to go.
22 might be in good shape here, guys. He's got the freshest tires.
And everybody but Larson has not won a race yet this year. Larson's done a great job here being in the same position as he was of the 24. He's going to get the lead.
Whoa, the 24,
nice job
by Chase to get into second place.
Now, how much of a factor are those newer right side tires on the 22 and Logano? He's so good on these restarts.
Tell you what, though, when you got a car you're outside like that, can he get around the 11? That's the thing. I don't think he can. 11's going to hold him down.
And Kyle Busch dropped back to 8th on that restart.
And look at Logano. He so desperately wants to side draft that 11 and get past him because he knows he's got a little bit better car. He did it.
That was again, that side draft. He perfectly timed it and made contact with the 11. That's where the smoke's coming from.
Uh-oh.
I don't think Hamlin's real happy about that.
I know he isn't.
Chevy, Ford, Toyota, the front 4. Coming to 3 laps to go.
Boy, Mike, that Larson kid, he loves these 2-mile tracks. You think about it, he won the race here last fall. He won California 2-mile track, and here he is leading this race with just a few laps to go.
The 22 Logano, he aggressively goes up there to try to side draft, but he makes a little bit of contact to the left rear fender of the 11 and Denny Hamlin. That's where that tire smoke's coming from, but he did complete the pass. Logano did.
That was a slide draft.
This is how this race ended here in August with Larson out front. Chase Elliott chasing him.
This will be the third, what is this, third race in a row for Chase Elliott to finish second. And the third 2-mile win for the car leading the race, 42.
Boy, Hamlin trying everything to get back to Logano. It's the race for 3rd. Kyle Busch has passed Stenhouse for 7th. With Ricky Solid in the top 10 in 8th. Of the top 7, only Joey Logano has those 25 lap pressure tires.
Boy, what is it about Kyle Larson and 2-mile race?
I don't know, but he loves them. I think they're just big sweeping turns, and he likes that.
And the white flag waves. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Well, if you believe in karma and omens, look at the quarter panel of Kyle Larson's car and his uniform. Cars 3, number 1 this weekend at the box office. Car 42, Kyle Larson, number 1 at Michigan International Speedway. Larson wins. Chase Elliott second for the 3rd Michigan race in a row.
You made up on a great start. Very proud of you. Oh yeah, great job. Great pit stops all day. Good job. Great team effort. Good job. Thanks. Let's put on a show for him here.
The California kid, our own Lightning McQueen, gets his 3rd career win. And his 2nd of 2017. He becomes the 4th repeat winner this year. Both of his victories have come from the pole. For Chip Ganassi Racing, 14 victories. And their 2nd of the year. It's the 7th win of 2017 for Chevrolet.
Here's Kyle Larson on that final restart. Gets a nice push from the 22 of Joey Logano. I just like the position that he had on the 11. He sort of pins the 11 down. 11 tries to move him up the racetrack, but he has that outside preferred line. Takes that momentum. And
that move by Hamlin cost him, because that's how Chase Elliott got by him.
He got into the 42 and it caused him to go up the hill.
Look at this in victory lane. You don't see that very often.
Kyle Larson taking home the checkered flag is today's Sunoco fueling victory. And that's the best victory lane in racing, because it's just this side of pit wall, right in full view of all the fans on the front stretch.
You know how often I've seen this? Never. That is pretty cool. He left his mark. Look at he left his mark in the pit lane. Over in the victory lane.
Kyle Larson led the most laps, led the last lap. Number 1 at the box office, number 1 on the speedway. Chris?
And Mike, he was the favorite in Las Vegas at 4-1. In fact, in the last 15 races, 7 times he's finished either first or second. And Michael Waltrip, it's all about victory lane here. He had to fight off. We talked about restarts, how important they are, especially here in the pre-race show. And it seemed like he had to keep fighting off other drivers in the restarts to nail down this win.
Yeah, and you just have to be so aggressive. And you also have to have a plan. And I think laying back to the car in front of you, not letting the others get too far ahead, that was the key to him getting that next to last restart.
Denny Hamlin, the highest finishing Toyota, finishing 4th. And let's check.